Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que van.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got away. Mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Pedri. And here's Stuani. And he's got the beating of his man. Nice interception, well timed. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's played it in low. Goal! Inter! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. I doubt very much that this was in the script. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Shot, can he put it away? Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Foot in. David Villa. David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, big header! Stuani. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa. Oh, he's bustling through here. And back in possession. And Cruyff! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That was always going to be the keepers. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Great hit! He rises! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. David Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Cleared without complication. Shapes to shoot. What a hit. The save was firm.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's burst through. Cruyff. Oh, smashing header. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a waste.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Arthur. And it's Blint. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. To Arthur. Cruyff. Little pass back. And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here's the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Stuani looking to run onto it. Artur. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name. Nicely worked. And that has been knocked clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff. Blint. Defending was strong and firm. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Blint is there and he can get that clear. Stuani. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Artur. Oh, real chance! It's in!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Girona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence...
He gets big! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Girona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Blint. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a goal! He's got a goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
No, that's been intercepted. Arthur. And that could set him on his way. Gazzaniga deals with it effortlessly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Messi. It's just beyond his reach. Arthur. 75 minutes played. Pedri. And that's gone loose. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Arthur.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neymar. Pedri. Showing great feet there. And now the hit! Comes under pressure and it's come loose. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here, and he skips past his man. Ball swung in, and he's there to clear it.
Attenzione, la sostituzione.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Blint. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Messi. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the left.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Picked out brilliantly. And now the breakaway. Aims beyond the defence. Goes in for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cruyff going full tilt down the left. That's a decent clearance. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Crossed in once more. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an excellent interception. Guardiola. Can he finish? Goal! There is the breakthrough.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Elche have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gets into some space. He is through here. Guardiola did well to stay calm there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! Elche are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because...
It's Neymar! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he was quick to react. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. Has a look and has a go. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Messi. Messi! And the first half is done. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Oh, super ball! Kane play! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Elche get themselves into the lead. David Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi, he's got away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they can counter here. Some really good ball movement. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's the throw. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
David Villa has created one goal already.
Inter may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And he's managed to get free. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Elche looking to pass their way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No, that's been intercepted.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's pulled header! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Rudiger gets a foot in here. Elche disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Gol del Inter de Milán.
Inter Milan take the
En
lead.
el minuto
And
78,
things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And here's Neymar. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Driven forward. Messi looks to get on the end of this. That's good vision. Neymar. Oh, well played.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Neymar, he's got tall. Another fruitless header.
Inter might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
It's a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer
Habrá
and quickly.
4 minutos de descuento.
Time added on 4 minutes. And he's been shifted off it. Cafu. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Donnarumma. And he cuts out the supply. Might be danger here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pedri! Oh, what has happened here? And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, what a pass! Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fires from distance.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Roberto Carlos, speculative strike, and that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
David Villa. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Cruyff has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they...
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. Great defending, strong and determined. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And for a moment, time stood still. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's let fly. That carried quite a threat. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got a side of goal. And that is wildly off target.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Terrific header. Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Pete.
Roberto Carlos! And it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cruyff! Always going over the top.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, yet another...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Adams. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Pedri. Inter Milan have scored 2 quick goals here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Over to the left. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Has a look and place it forward. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, well played, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Inter Milan 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Got a shot away! Smashing save, really good save that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's Messi. Decent hit! Oh, brilliant save!
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he can clear it away. And they win it back again. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
That is a great pick out.
He rises!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Chance here to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Guardiola does well to get it back. Neymar promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. David Villa has a look and has a go. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And they've got rid. He'll try from distance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's not going to reach. David Villa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing.
He's tried one! And that tested the keeper.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Might want to be careful there.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio di giocatori.
Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And he's there to clear it. There's the shot! And he should have made it fall.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Just about up to 75 minutes. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, super find. David Villa! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, quality save!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan are almost home and dry now. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? In with the challenge. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Stood up well to him there. Now that's well seen too. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No, that's been intercepted. Vallejo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Belts one! Gave it a go, but off target. And that is that. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, and he's through the middle, picked out brilliantly. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good-looking ball. Cruyff. Messi. It's a goal kick. McAllister running with the ball. That is a great pick out. Nunez. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Torres. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cruyff. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nunez is onto it in a flash. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. And it's Messi. So it is still 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Dybala.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dybala. Hit into the middle. Climbs up big! He scored! The breakthrough strike! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Dybala. That is good strength. Modric. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Inter Milan are trailing against the run of play. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger. And here's Torres. It's a good spell of possession, this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Neymar. He could be in here. Oh, great chance. Up for a header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And here's Messi. Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi. Cruyff. Now it's Torres. Messi. He's found the way through. Neymar! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Spread neatly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Modric. Mbappe. McAllister.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Messi. Oh, what a pass! Dybala. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of the...
Big chance! Must be! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri. And that's a good ball. McAllister. Oh, that is real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Modric. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, played through for the wide man. Oh, what a climb! Goal! 2 up! trying to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Fiddles it through, and here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And here's Dembele.
He rises!
Good stop.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Neymar. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Dembele. He can run onto that. That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, McAllister. Number 10,
Inter
Messi.
Milan have
Number
now
7,
used up all but one
Mbappe.
of their substitution
Coming on
windows.
the field, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 17.
And just to confirm that the
Neymar.
referee did issue
Number
a yellow card for
99.
that earlier
Substitution
incident.
in progress.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cafu cuts it out. And back to the keeper they go. Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele hurtling down that right flank. And the finish! Messi. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Now it's Darwin. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 3 minutes
Goes
added
forward.
time.
Nice bit of trickery. And the number on the board is 3. Evair. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Dembele. He's got away. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply... He's had a shot! Bale! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So, a breakthrough already. And the shot's on here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Thuram. Rummenigge. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. Hits one! It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance to shoot now. Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mendes makes the interception, and it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff. And now they can clear their lines. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Cruyff. Big chance! Now, that's fallen kindly here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe! And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? Oh, what a climb! And for a moment, time stood still. Neymar. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. Well read, nice interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Eto'o. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's gone loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Messi running with the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rummenigge! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that was vital. Conte. Messi. Neymar. Cruyff. That's another chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy. Can he finish? And he's managed to get rid. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Cambio di giocatori.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Bale. Fiddles it through. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. That is a great pick out. Now it's Bale. And the flag has stayed down. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Inter Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
He's had a hit! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No, that's been intercepted. Aim forwards. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now he's off and running. Taken back almost at once. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Messi will not... He's got the shot away! And he's heaved it away. Rummenigge. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Vieira. Well played right into his path. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe. David Villa. And it's Bale. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. He can run onto that. Eto'o. He's Eto'o!
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
David Villa. Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's straight offside. Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Cruyff. David Villa. There's the hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He's had it taken off him. It's a pretty loose pass. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi, great ball if he can get there. Real chance here. He's had a hit! Goal! Inter! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
It's Eto'o! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
Belts one. Well read, nice interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. David Villa. Cruyff. Messi. Now it's Messi. Czech claims it. Chance here to counter.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's gone looking for safety. And that could set him on his way. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Roberto Carlos.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That's a nicely measured pass.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Puyol attempts a clearance.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's taking no chances there. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe might just make this. And it's Messi. And he's away.
Such good technique.
Messi stood his ground strongly. No, Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cafu calmly anticipates. Guardiola. And he's managed to get rid. Some really good ball movement. Can he finish? He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And the first half is done. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Triol gets it clear. Pass somewhat off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that...
It's Bale! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. Cafu cuts it out. Pedri. Pull it. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe. Back into the middle. And this is Torres. Great chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time for a change in personnel. This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Neymar. Pedri. Oh, they could break here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.700
That is
spettatori.
expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Couldn't squeeze it through. Bastoni. He's in a great chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Inter Milan take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's cut it out.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, they've got it again. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Face to face with the keeper. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the runner. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Torres! And that has fair fizzed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That's a good ball out wide. Roberto Carlos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's found him in space! And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Cleared away.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first.
Header! Oh, taken with style. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
He's
di
been
recupero.
shifted off it.
He gets big. Yes!
And he is just ripping it up. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to get it away. Cruyff. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment. Oh no, this does not look good. Guardiola. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the chance! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bullet gets it away. Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cruyff has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Drogba! Drogba! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Keeper's ball. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ter Stegen is there to take. Osimhen. Shevchenko. Galatasaray finding their passes. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 13, Serge Gnabry. Substitution in progress.
Climbs up big, in for the pieces. It's a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Galatasaray get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Messi. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Inter Milan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Now he's off and running. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Davids. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about...
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Cruyff gets it away. Pull it. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Gullit. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Shevchenko, and he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Fiddles it through. He has found the way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gnabry. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's well spotted. Gnabry. And the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Pinches it off him. Now it's Torres.
He's got the shot away! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
He's picked his way through.
And the finish!
Played back, in he goes again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Back into the middle, Osimhen, and the ball is out of play. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make...
Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's starting.
He's got two. It's there. And they are right back within touch. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. So is this the start of a comeback? It's a sweet ball, that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And the volley. No, not quite.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And it's Shevchenko. Always onto this. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The match was 70,987.
And that's another throw. Davids.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Not the most accurate pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Great hit! He's scored! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. No, that was never going to make it. Davids makes the interception. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cafu with the clearance. Osimhen. He's through here. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind. Gnabry. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Big chance, corner. Galatasaray get their 4th corner. Messi goes short. Gnabry proves just a little bit too strong.
Davids. And here's Drogba. Can he put it away? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
They're up to 5 corners
26,
now.
Davids. Number 8, Gullit.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field, number 6, Gaisca Mendieta. Number 23.
For a moment you felt that was going
Number
somewhere, but
5,
they'll have to go again.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gaisca Mendieta. And Beckham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then,
6
but that
added
won't be
minutes
the
have
last
been
they'll see of him.
indicated.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Donnarumma with the clearance. He's looking for the runner here. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Mendieta. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And it's Shevchenko. Gnabry. And time is up. Inter Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hullet. Cannavaro cuts it out. And here's Suarez. Bellingham. Neymar tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard cuts out the pass, and he's managed to get free. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Guardiola. Pedri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Hullet.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
So what can they make of this?
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
David Villa. Oh, super find. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. David Villa. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Hullet. Vieira. Played back to the goalkeeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Neymar. Bastoni. And it's Messi. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham, that's really nicely played. Now it's Messi. David Villa, he's shifting through the gears here. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Thuram. Oh, played right into his path. David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pass is just off target. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15, Villa. Viene sostituito con il numero 13, Fernando Torres.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Greece have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Messi. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Greece have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Lahm play. He gets big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bellingham. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Messi. He's in a good position here. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gets his pass away, and he cuts out the supply.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Suarez. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. Just 5 minutes left. Great chance! And he thumps it clear. And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
Desperate defending required here.
Numero 18. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23, il numero 22, il numero 17, il numero 8. Cambio di giocatori.
And that has been cleared. Nice interception, well timed.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ci sarà un minuto di
It's not
recupero.
going to get any further than that. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Del Piero. Real chance! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Simons. Valverde. Can he put it away? Cafu getting this one clear. Valverde. Big chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Cruyff. There's the shot! Yes! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe. Oh, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Stoichkov. Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe! Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Corner number 2 then. That has not gone well. Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Brilliantly cut out. Milan are looking to go forward now. Stoichkov. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Mateus. Camavinga gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! Inter!
And the comeback is complete.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
David Villa.
Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Irwin. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. David Villa. Pedri. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni. Valverde. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff might just make this. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Now it's Valverde.
And he's surging through.
Oh, good.
Has a go!
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Well, there's the clearance. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Inter Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Lascia il campo
So
per il
off we go once
numero
more.
3. Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, played right into his path. Jimenez.
Could move up a gear here.
Simons. Iniesta. Oh, this is a very good run. Simons. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Stood up well to him there. And they're quick to get it back. David Villa. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There's the hit!
David Villa is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Cruyff taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
And the shot! Yes, it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Valverde. He's got space in the area. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. David Villa. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Xavi Simons. Nicked it back promptly. Stoichkov. And he can clear it away. Simons. He's real chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got away. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. This is promising. He's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Inter really are showing all the necessary...
Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he was quick to react. Bastoni, Cafu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa, and he's managed to get... And a shot! Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Heads it! He should have put that one away.
Stoichkov really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up. Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Stoichkov. Pedri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Forwards and with intent. Iniesta. Deep into stoppage time. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He's looking to set free a runner. He's got the shot away! And it's come back out to him. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established,